Hey guys, wanted to welcome you back to SoulSpeak Visions. Brian here. Today's video will be about one of my favorite passions, hands down, juggling. Now, you may be asking yourselves, Brian, why juggling? Why? What does juggling have to do with the soul? Why juggling? And it's a pretty simple answer. Me personally, juggling is something that serves my soul. Juggling is something that I have loved doing for a few years now, something that I've gotten better at over time, something that I've evolved in as a creative outlet, as a form of creative expression. Juggling itself is a wonderful activity, and it is not mind-numbing in any way, shape, or form whatsoever. You know, we all love watching TV and relaxing, but juggling can provide calm over time after you get through the muddy period of actually applying yourself and learning how to juggle. And that is what this video is about. Like I said, I have a lot of hobbies, and I have a lot of knowledge about juggling that I'd like to share. Not all the knowledge in the world. It's something that I'm somewhat of a beginner at, but I've learned enough to where I feel like I can adequately make an instructional video. And that is what today's video is: how to juggle. When I say how to juggle, I mean this. You've all seen it. It is the 3-ball cascade, the fundamental root of all juggling tricks, the most basic juggling trick out there. This is what everyone starts with, and this is the trick that I will be teaching you today. Okay, so how to do a 3-ball cascade, how to complete that trick. Simple, starting out, form-wise, be relaxed, but also stand up straight, legs shoulder length apart, and kind of just, stand up straight, but still relax yourself. Don't be all rigid, don't be, all around. Just, find a center of motion, a center of gravity, and just be here in this moment, just be here, put your soul into the equation, and let this be a form of expression, creative meditation. That's what it is for me, and I think that's a good starting point. But rest assured, there's a lot of mechanics involved in juggling. This simple trick is a 3-part process, and it's a relatively simple trick, therefore the process is relatively simple. Whatever your dominant hand is, for me it's more right than left, but I can do a lot of stuff with my left, so just for the sake of this video, I'll start with my right, because that is the dominant hand that I learned how to juggle 4 years ago. So going forward, you're going to have the 2 in your dominant hand. You're going to have the other one in your less dominant hand. For me, the less dominant is left. So 2 in the right, 1 in the left. Okay, you're going to be relaxed. Alright, the motion is this: 1, 2, 3. Alright, put into action, this is what that looks like. Kind of trying to slow it down for you guys. 1, 2, 3, catch. You've just completed the motion, the fragmentary motion. You have yet to set it into full motion, which we will get to, but the initial pattern, the basis of everything, starts with 1, 2, 3. Okay? So you have the 2 in the dominant right hand, or if you're left, the 2 in the dominant left hand. You have the 2 here, you have the 1 here. So you hold it like this, you kind of have this one out, you kind of nestle that one in. So 1, throw this, and 2. After you throw this ball, naturally you'll pull this one to the top. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And so on and so on and so forth. That is the 3-ball cascade. The 3 parts, the fragmentation, the fragmentary parts, they culminate to a synchronizing motion. You're creating a circular motion. You're creating a center of movement. Therefore, you're taking particles of energy and you're initiating them into this process of perpetual energy. So you're taking 1, 2, 3, and suddenly you just keep going and it becomes a process. This is your center of motion. This is the perpetual movement. 1, 2, 3, and so on, so forth. Can increase the height a little bit, bring it down low, increase your speed a little bit, and just keep it at the height that you should learn about this high. This is the height at which you should learn, in my opinion. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and give you the blunt, honest truth. This is not as easy as it looks, and most definitely you will experience some drops. To be honest, it took me a few hours to even be able to complete one of these. Okay, I was trying my best, and when you first start, your muscles, they're not used to this movement. The circuitry has not been formed. So there's no form. You have nothing to go on. So you're simply learning as you go. You're thrown into this. And it is kind of difficult because, this form, it came with time. This center of force, this evolved with time. When I first started, it was all over, I'd get it right, and then and I just, so many drops, like seriously. So if you don't have the patience, if you don't have much patience, then either get some, or I wouldn't learn how to juggle, because you have to be very patient going along. And every trick you learn, you're going to experience more and more drops. To this day, every time that I learn a new trick, I know that I'm going to drop. It's just part of it, You have to make those little failures and mistakes, just like in life, to, eventually get stronger and, master your craft and, eventually become an expert. So don't be afraid of the drops. They're going to happen. After my personal experience, juggling a few hours every day, after about a week, I really started gaining some form, and I got to where I could do this. I used to time myself. Let's make it 15 seconds, 30 seconds, and within a month I could do it for like 5 minutes straight. And I thought it was the coolest thing ever, and I was hooked, It's definitely something that your mind just, if you're like me, your mind just grabs onto, and it's like, oh, nice, I want more, So that's what I did. I hope this instructional video shed some light on, how to juggle and the technical process involved, the 1, 2, 3. It's simple, but it's not. And it's something that if you really want it, you have to apply yourself, like anything else. Now, I know juggling's not that popular, but it's pretty cool once you've evolved enough to, show off to your friends and family and be able to do all kinds of tricks. And this part of the video, I wanted to do just that. I want to show you some of what I've been working on as far as juggling expression and tricks that I've just learned over the past couple months and weeks. So without further ado, let's go. See how my form in the new tricks isn't perfect, but you work on that over time. This is one I just learned about a week ago. Something that I kind of created. You have that. This guy. Oh, like I said, a drop. And you just keep going. And I literally just started learning this like yesterday. And it's kind of difficult. But yeah, juggling. Just keep at it and you'll get there. Woo! Nice. I can't always do that. Woo. Oh, well, I guess I should wrap it up for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. This was the instructional video about how to juggle. Check out more of SoulSpeak Visions content. Got some new videos coming up soon. Got an interview that I'm doing in a few days. It's gonna be awesome. Thanks guys for tuning in.